Hi guys, today's practice will be light, slow flow for the whole body. And we'll start this practice in the ends of our mats in the child's pose, sitting on our heels with arms extended forward. And we'll take a few moments here to get more connected to our body through our breath. So we'll take a deep breath in, feel the expansion of the body, and with exhalation, feel the relaxing. Feel how the body relaxes, softens, the arms, the shoulders, the neck, the face. And step your hands to the right, take your left palm on top of the right and feel a nice stretch throughout the left side of your body. Take 3 deep breaths into your left side, into your left side ribs. With each inhalation, feeling deeper stretch in there. Then walk your hands to the left, right palm on top of the left. 3 breaths into the right side. Feeling the stretch throughout the whole right side of the body. Extending the arms. And then we'll roll slowly all the way up. Straighten the spine, rolling the shoulders back, opening the chest, and we'll start to roll our head one direction a few times, and the other. Again, remembering about the breath. Exhale when the head goes down, inhale when the head goes up. And then do the same with the shoulders. Roll your shoulders back, opening the chest. Breathing deep, and then take your arms up with the inhalation. Grab your left wrist with the right hand and pull this arm to the right. Sending your hips to the left and stretching the left side even more. Inhaling again into this left side. And then twist to the right, opening your arms to the sides. Inhale, come back up. Grab your right wrist. Send your hips to the right, stretch your right side. Feel the space in here and breathe into this space. Then up, and with exhalation we twist to the left with arms spread it to the sides. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, round the back backwards. Take your hands to the floor and walk forward into the tabletop position. And we'll start with rolling the whole body, warming up the wrists. So we go one direction, feeling this movement in the wrists. And we'll go the opposite direction a few times. And then let's go through some cat and cow. So we'll inhale, open the chest, and exhale, round the back. Inhale, open the chest and the heart forward. Exhale, round the back, relaxing the neck and the shoulders. You can add the movement back and forth a little, so rounding your back, sending the buttocks back to the heels, and inhaling, opening the heart and sending it forward, the weight forward. So just with your own breath, feeling the opening of the chest and then the opening of the back. And then let's lengthen through the spine. Pull the belly in and send right arm forward without twisting through the rib cage. So just feel your core engaging even here, even already. And then send it back and take your left hand forward. alongside the ear again without changing anything, just the arm, feeling your belly engaging. Send the hand back and let's extend our right leg back and lift it up. Again, the pelvis is not rotating, is not opening. We're just lifting the straight active leg up with toes pointing down, feeling the engagement of the glute and hamstrings. Send it back, extend your left leg forward back, lift it up, pull the belly in, keep pressing the hands into the floor to lift the chest, and keep lengthening through the crown forward, through the heel back. Now we'll send this knee down and we'll do the same with arm and leg together. Left arm, right leg, lift it up without opening and rotating the trunk, the rib cage or the pelvis. Press your right hand into the floor and then send everything back down. Inhale, right arm up, left leg up. Leg engaged, press the back of the knee up, keep reaching through the fingers forward and send everything down. Again, inhale, left arm, right leg. Make sure that you're not tilting the pelvis and you keep lengthening through the spine. Open the chest forward, lift the chest up. Send it back, change, inhale. Feel the engagement of the back muscles, as if they were hugging your spine and lengthening your spine. Feel this movement. Change. Inhale, left arm, right leg. Again, pressing the right hand into the floor, feeling the lift of the chest. Send it back. And one more. Inhale, right arm, left leg. The leg is straight and long, belly and ribs in. Send the heart forward and send hand and leg back to the floor. Tuck the toes and press yourself back into variation of child's pose. Keeping your arms straight, pressing them forward and down, stretching through the sides of the body. And then walk your hands back and press yourself up. So we'll just lift the heels, or lift the knees off the floor. Keeping the spine long, keeping the belly engaged, and drawing the ribs towards each other. Make sure that you're not dropping your chest. And then straighten your legs and come up into downward dog. First downward dog, you can walk your feet. You can stretch nicely your shoulders. Whatever movement you feel like doing, you're welcome to do it here. But remember about the length of your spine. And we'll do it once again. Well, come forward, hover the knees, and then press back into downward dog, lengthening the spine. Inhale, come into this hovering tabletop, lengthening, and then exhale back to downward dog through the tailbone up to the sky. Inhale again, hover the knees, press the chest up, exhale back to downward dog. Nice. Then look forward and we'll walk forward into the plank. Do all the same in the plank as in the tabletop. We're lengthening the spine, we're pressing the hands into the floor, we're rolling the hands out, and then we'll bend the knees, touch the floor, and then straighten them back up. Without changing anything, touch the floor with the knees and press the heels back, the back of the knees up. Again, bend the knees, press the backs of the knees up. Come back to downward dog. Roll your upper arms out, pull your belly in, stretch the backs of your legs nicely. And then let's come back into plank. Lengthen in the plank, and then lower down into elbow plank. Elbows right under the shoulders. We're pressing the forearms into the floor to feel the connection between back of the ribs and shoulder blades. And then we'll slowly lower down into Sphinx. First engaging the legs, pressing the backs of the feet into the floor. Then lifting the belly up, like drawing the pubic bone up, pressing the sternum up and forward, and then feeling the engagement of the back muscles. We'll try to slide our hands towards our lower ribs into baby cobra without losing the height. So elbows will be hugging in the body, shoulders are rolled back, and again you feel your shoulder blades on your back. So press them in and down. Then inhale, and with exhalation press back into downward dog. Again, remember about the width of your upper back. And then walk your hands towards your feet. Here you can relax, you can bend your knees slightly, grab the opposite elbows and just hang. Rocking back and forth or side to side, feeling the weight, feeling how the earth is pulling you down. And then vertebra by vertebra will roll all the way up, finally rolling the shoulders back. Feet are hip distance apart, and with inhalation we'll seat back into a chair, sending the tailbone back, pulling the belly in, tightening the belt on the belly, closing the lower ribs, reaching through the fingers up and forward, and then exhale, we'll fold forward, relaxed. Here, weight is on the toes more. Then we'll inhale, send the weight to the heels, sit back again into the chair without arching the back, feeling the strength of the legs, and come up into standing. And we'll repeat a few more times. Inhale, chair. Exhale, fold forward. Weighted on the toes. Inhale, send the weight back to the heels. Exhale, stand up. Inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale into the chair again. Thighs are parallel. Exhale, stand up. Inhale, weight on the heels. Exhale, weight on the toes. Inhale, back on the heels. Exhale, stand up. One more. Inhale, chair. Exhale, transfer the weight to the toes, fold. Inhale, back to chair. And exhale, stand up. Then with inhalation, send your arms up. Exhale, fold forward and walk forward into downward dog. Rolling the upper arms out, closing your armpits. And then step your right leg forward in between your hands. And lift on the fingertips to lengthen the spine, sending again the heart forward. And sending the weight of the body forward and down. Then we'll take the right arm up for the twist. And the accent is going up and lifting up through this right arm. We're lifting through the left side of the chest. And we breathe here. Inhale deep. And exhale. Let's send this right arm back and maybe bend the knee of the left leg. And if it's already enough stretch here, you can stay here, or you can grab your foot, your left foot, and press your left heel into your glute. Keep twisting, keep opening your heart up, and take your hands down to the floor and step back into the downward dog again. without rounding your back. Then step your left leg forward, right knee is on the floor, left knee is over the heel. We'll lift on the fingertips to lift the chest, to open the chest, to lengthen the spine, to send the weight of the body forward. And then we'll take right hand onto the floor and lift the left arm up for the twist. Again, keep lifting. Keep reaching through your top fingers up to the sky. And then send this arm back and bend your right knee. Either stay here or grab your foot, press your heel into your glute, but keep shifting the weight forward. So we're not standing on the back knee, not on the kneecap. Shift the weight a bit more forward, roll over the knee more to the upper thigh. Keep rotating your shoulders up, then take your hands back to the floor and step into plank now. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lengthen into cobra. And exhale, come back up into downward dog. Deep breath. Now let's slowly walk our feet to the front of the mat. And we'll grab our big toes. Inhale, lift the shoulders up to lengthen the spine, and then bending the elbows to the sides, we'll lower down into a deeper fold. Remember, crown to the toes rather than nose to the knees. Lengthen down. Reach through the tailbone up, then round your back and slowly roll all the way up, rolling the shoulders last. Then take your feet a little bit wider. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, slide your right hand along your right side and your left arm over the ear. Keep your shoulders open. Press the left foot into the floor. So glued into the floor. Feel the stretch of the whole left side of the body. Then let's come up. Bend our right knee, lift it up. Grab it with the left hand and open to the right. Right arm back for the twist. So you're pressing your right knee in and you're twisting your rib cage to the right. Then come up. Take your arms up. Keep your knee up. Keep the trunk perpendicular to the ground. Reach through the fingers up. Press your left foot into the floor and send your right leg back. Feet parallel to each other. We'll take the arms to the lower back. Press feet into the floor. Send the heart up. And then exhale, fold forward, lengthening forward. Press with your hands the hips back as if you were pushing them up. And through the crown, lengthen down. So as if your head was super heavy. Feel the heaviness and keep lengthening. So again, two opposite directions. Head down, pelvis and tailbone back up. Then let's take fingers to the floor. Inhale, lift the shoulders to lengthen. And then pressing your feet into the floor, we'll come up. Turn the toes out. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, we'll squat down, pressing the knees to the outside where the toes go. Pull the belly in. Hold it here. And then come up. Turn your right foot out. And get ready for triangle. Bend your right knee a little bit. Turn your right side out. Make sure that the knee is facing straight the front where the toes are facing. Then press both feet into the floor. Arms to the sides. Inhale to lean forward, lengthening through the right side of the body nicely. Pull your right side in. and under you, and send your right arm forward. So we're taking our right ribs away from the pelvis, and we keep the length of the body, pressing the feet into the floor so you feel the strength of your legs here. And only then you can send your right hand down either to the floor or to the shin. Reaching through the left arm up, keeping the length, keeping the strength and the activeness of the legs. Rolling your left side out, engaging your left glute. And then we'll come up into standing and step to the end of the mat. And we'll do the same. We'll inhale, take the arms up, and then send left hand slide down along the left thigh. Press the right foot into the floor. Feel the stretch along the leg, along the side, along the right arm. Inhale into the right side. Keep lifting up. So again, the accent is on lifting up. Then take your left knee up, grab it with your right hand, and twist back. Left arm back. You're reaching through the fingers back, maybe looking back. Pressing your right foot into the floor and start to grow up from the foot. Inhale, both arms up into the sky. Knee a little bit higher up, pull the belly in, lengthen through the back. Breathe here, inhale, and with exhalation, send your leg back again. Feet are parallel with toes facing slightly in. Interlace the fingers behind. Inhale, open the chest, and exhale, fold forward with this lock. Again, do not relax your legs. Keep pressing your feet into the floor again. Feel this lifting sensation through the legs. Lifting and supporting sensation. Then again, fingers on the floor, inhale, shoulders up, bend the knees slightly, and press all the way up. Then turn your toes out again, inhale, arms up, and we'll keep them up. We'll start squatting down, pressing the knees to the sides, and feeling as if someone was holding our hands. Keep reaching up through the fingers. Then come up, turn your left toes out for triangle. Again, bend the knee to make sure that it directs straight forward. Press feet into the floor. Inhale, lengthen forward through the left arm. Keep the sides of the body long, and then send your left arm forward in front of you and right arm up. Feel the legs start to engage, and then keeping this engagement, take your left palm down either to the floor or to the shin. Feel the length of both sides of your body. Engage your right glute. Press your left big toe to the floor. And then let's come up onto the front of the mat. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, we'll fold forward. Hands to the shins. Inhale, shoulders up to lengthen. Exhale, fold back and step back into plank. Lower down. Inhale, elbows in, cobra. And exhale, back up into downward dog. Breathe. Then let's step right leg forward. Send the left knee down. Come back into lower lunge, opening the heart forward, sending it forward. Breathing here deeply in, out, relaxing the shoulders. And then slowly we will send the right hip back as if someone was pulling you through the hips back. Well, straighten the front leg, the right leg. Send the toes up towards the nose, but again, make sure that your shoulders is still up. You're up on your fingertips. You're trying to lengthen the spine and to pull this right hip back. We're in the half split without opening the right side. Then we'll turn to the left with the shin parallel to the short edge of the floor. Right toes will be up and the pelvis facing straight. So the pelvis is open. We'll take our left arm up and slide right arm along the right leg for the gaze pose. Again, don't send your hips back, don't send your tailbone back. Keep pressing your pelvis forward and keep pressing everything up. So again, feel a nice stretch of this left side of the body, and then send this left hand down to the floor in line with your left knee. Take your right arm over the ear and feel the stretch in the right side. Take a deep breath in here. And then take your right leg off the floor, parallel to the floor, and we'll hold it here and breathe. Keep lengthening through the heel and through the fingers. Then we'll bend this right knee and grab the right ankle with the right arm and send the pelvis and belly forward, stretching the front of the body. Now we'll come into downward dog and change the side. So we'll step our left leg in between the hands, lift on the fingertips to open the chest. Inhale deep, exhale, relax the shoulders. Inhale again, and with exhalation, start by sending the left hip back. So slowly, slowly, just the left hip. Sending the hips back. You will straighten your left leg, taking the toes up, feeling the length and the stretch in the back side of your left leg. Keep the upper body as it was, with nice and long spine, sending the heart forward. So heart is moving forward, tailbone is moving back, left outer thigh is being rolled down towards the floor. And we're breathing here. And then turn to the right, again with the shin parallel to the short side of the mat. Inhale, arms up. And then we slide our left hand along the left leg, stretching the right side of the body, pressing right knee into the floor and trying to lift through the right hip and then through the right side. Pressing the pelvis a little bit more forward and breathing. Inhale. Exhale, take your right palm down to the floor in line with the knee. Stretch the left side of the body nicely. And then lift your left leg parallel to the floor, toes pointing forward. And we keep stretching through the heel and through the fingers. Press your right hand into the floor to lift the chest, so we're not dropping the chest down. And then we'll bend the knee, grab the ankle, and pull the leg back, feeling the stretch in the quad and in the front of the body and the left side of the body. And then we'll sit on the heels. Take hands either to the knees or to the floor and relax here. Just hang your head, maybe rock it from side to side, from shoulder to shoulder. Feel the stretch in the upper back. Breathe in. And then come up into downward dog. And step forward with your right foot. Hands inside. And this time we're in a full lunge. Lengthening through the heel back, through the crown forward as always. And keep breathing. And then we'll take this right leg on top of the left and go into a side plank, either with the bottom knee on the floor or with both legs straight. Wherever we are, we press this left hand into the floor to lift and to reach through the top fingers up. Then hands back to the floor. We go through the plank into an elbow plank. As in the beginning, long torso. And we'll start to walk our feet towards our elbows into a dolphin. So we keep pushing the floor with the forearms, like in the downward dog. We're rotating our shoulders out to feel how the upper back widens. Remember that you always can bend your knees slightly. And from here, either one arm at a time or both arms together, we go into a downward dog. And then we'll step left foot forward. Hands inside, again, full deep plunge. Back leg is active. You're pressing your heel back and you're pulling through the left knee forward. The same through the crown. Inhale, and with exhalation, go into a side plank again. Pressing right hand this time into the floor. Reaching through the left fingers up, pressing your hips up. And then back to plank and lower down into elbow plank once again. Inhale in the elbow plank. Pull the belly in with the ribs in. And then start again walking your feet towards your head. Reaching through the tailbone up, maybe bending the knees slightly again without opening your rib cage. Keep widening the back by pulling the ribs towards each other and pressing the floor with your forearms. And again, either both arms together or one arm at a time. Back up into downward dog. And we come forward and sit. Sit into a boat pose. So we hug our thighs under the knees, press the thighs into the belly, press the chest up, keep it close to each other and take your arms by the sides of the shins. Keep closing your thighs and body as you're closing the book. And then slowly lower down into low boat, shoulders up, thighs up. If it's difficult to keep the legs low, you can take them higher up. But keep the lower back flat on the floor. Keep it here, relaxing the neck. And then come back up into high boat. You can help with your hands, holding your shins. But again, close this book. Belly towards the thighs, chest up. We'll lower down all the way. Hug the knees in and then straighten the legs off the floor up. Arms either by the sides or up, and we'll take right leg down and then change. Exhale, left leg down and then change. So you can keep changing the legs with your arms down by the sides of the body. Or if you want to challenge a little bit more, you can take your shoulders up and arms by the sides of the body. Or if you want it even more, you can take your arms overhead. And keep alternating the legs. Inhale up, exhale down, feeling the engagement of your belly. Inhale up, exhale down. Slow and controlled. Every time you're moving your leg down, you're feeling the belly engaging. Moving your leg up, you exaggerate this engagement even more. And then take your left leg down and your arms to the outside of your right leg. And let's hold it here. 3, 2, 1, and change. Right leg down, arms to the outside of your left leg. You can always take your right leg down to the floor completely. We'll keep it off the floor. And 3, 2, and 1. And we bend the knees. Take feet by the glutes. Feet hip distance apart, and we'll roll up into bridge. So we're pressing our feet into the floor, maybe interlacing the fingers under the buttocks, rolling shoulders under, starting to press the chest into the chin, and lengthening through the back of the neck. So you're sliding the crown to one side of the mat, while you're lengthening your tailbone to the other side of the mat. Keep your thighs parallel to each other. Press your heels into the floor, then press your big toes into the floor, then press the pinky side to the floor as well. And then roll slowly down, hug your knees in, relax yourself, and then extend your left leg back down to the floor, open your right arm to the side, and twist to the left, taking your right knee down and pressing your right shoulder down into the floor as well. And breathe deep in, and exhaling, relaxing. Coming back, taking your right ankle to the left knee and going into a laying pigeon. So we're hugging this knee, we're hugging the thigh, pulling everything in, feeling the stretch in the right glute. Again, maintaining the length of the neck and rolling the shoulders down to the floor. Then take your right leg to the floor and twist to the right. Left knee is on the floor, left shoulder is moving towards the floor as well. And again, deep breath in and breathe out. Come back, ankle on top of the right thigh, and we're hugging the legs into the chest again. Relaxing, feeling the stretch. And we hug both knees in, circle the thighs several times out, then several times in, and then extend the legs down to the sides of the mat, opening the palms, rolling the shoulder blades under, closing the eyes, taking a deep breath in, exhaling to relax deeper, to relax the legs, to soften through the thighs and glutes. Relax the lower back and belly. Melt through the chest and shoulders, relaxing the arms with palms and fingers, relaxing and lengthening the back of the neck, the face, chin, lips, cheeks, nose, eyes, eyebrows, forehead, and feeling this melting sensation. And come back to your breaths. Start taking deeper breaths in and out. Start moving the body again. Coming whatever way you prefer into a seated, legs crossed position. Keeping the eyes closed. Taking the last deep breath in through the nose and exhaling everything through the mouth. Opening the eyes. And thank you for practicing with me today. Namaste.